Hi Gemini, if you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. Here's your ink blot made in color. If you want to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time and terms for shapes or symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. We'll scry your color ink blot, which complements your contrastal one done earlier in May. Add on tarot and oracle, and the spirit box is already ready to rock for any audio add-ons. So Geminis, when you're ready, if you want to take a moment with me to close the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Let's go. Geminis, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights, and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Truly is an honor. Okay. Wandering right in here. Silverback gorilla, is that a thing? Silverback something. Is it maybe like an orangutan? Silverback something or other. They are trying to hold each other's hands, like behind. And there's two white hens. Okay, might be. Okay, I'm going to say it. Whether I land in it, believe it, this, that, or the other, but I'm open for any variations to help express what I'm seeing, sensing, and feeling is this could be very much so like twin soul, twin flame, soulmates, this, that, or the other. Absolutely could also be just aspects of yourself that are reaching for each other. I feel like one might be a little bit more expressive in the emotions, or, I could dare say even just from an archetype standpoint is more emotionally, I don't mean more, but it's just stepping forward with a particular emotional expression intelligence. Yeah, Gemini, something about that. One moment. I just heard walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. This might be. I'm also seeing what is that? A hippopotamus. A hippopotamus? Yep, it's blatantly a hippopotamus. That symbology might mean something to someone. Please follow that. There's still a little something or other that's working away here. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're working away. They're working away. Okay, I'm going to say this in the cleanest way, in like the root area of this silverback. I don't know if there's like cleaning going on for a loved one, if they are like elderly and like nursing them. I'm not sure what it is. Could also just be okay, so that when it feels like it's an external person of a particular wisdom, age, earthly age, etc., the other. And then the other part of me, and when I bring it in, being a guest here, Geminis, is something about wiping your own butt. So I don't know if you're wiping your butt with something, and I mean that in like that, like I could wipe my arse with this, or you're cleaning up something about the root area where things that you let go, where your body has digested. And I feel like you might have completed a full digestion cycle about something, possibly in your DNA. Like you've axed it, like that. You've wiped your arse with it. You're done with it. You're done. Let it go. Flush. And it's like a cleaning up time right now. You're just like really cleaning up the area. I don't know. It's not always classy or clean when we're doing our adventures. So that's okay. I'm back to the hippo for a moment, and I was wondering why it brought me into the hippo again. It feels like a happy hippo. it feels like a happy hippo, but now with a little bit of a hungry hippo, but in a good way. Like I'm not in a frantic way, but because now I'm fully digested something and I released it, it is out to nourish the next phase for somebody else. It's like a hungry hippo again. I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to take in something new, maybe different. We're here for Geminis. Okay, I don't know why it's all coming through this way. Maybe somebody very much so understands, or it's just the way I'm seeing it. So I'm seeing like, I'm seeing it two ways, going in and going out. When I see it going out, there's those hippos. When I was like, this is a face, kind of gives me like a little bit of devil Libra vibes. As you're saying Libra, but okay, that's okay. But it's almost as if like this, like devilish or mask, could be a mask. The markings is like purging out or coughing up water. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like this is the mouth and it's like, blah. So you got some pooping going on here. You got some purging. Maybe you're just purging. Maybe you're just purging. Okay. Sorry, give me one moment. There are 2 dogs here. I kind of get the vibe that they are, Egyptian. It's bringing me back into the Egyptian time. Like they're statues of something. They're I don't know, very protective. They mean business, but they're not mean. Does that make sense? Okay, they're also talking to each other, but they do it like through telepathy. Maybe you do, if that is that silver cord connection. Maybe we'll just call it that for simplicity's sake. Silver cord connection. It's almost like there's some sort of telepathy going on. But I'm seeing like you're really close to each other, but you're not kissing. So it could be not yet in, romance, or it might not go there at all. Because that's not the only expression of love to live out. Okay, not everything has to be romantic to be fulfilling some sort of destiny one may have, or a connection possibility. Okay, so that's the purging out. And then when I see it going in, I'm seeing like Willy Wonka's tunnel, where they take the boat and they go in.
What do you mean?
It's a little frightening. And what does that do? What does that do when I'm going through, possibly going into that tunnel? It's going to show me things. I'm going to be in a state of review. It's like a test to see if I'm going to return back. If I'm going to return back, I'm going to say to like old ways. And I don't think you are. Seeing something about the corners of the mouth as well. Those little dangly things at the back of the throat. I don't know if somebody's starting to sing and it sounds like water, or there's some sort of water. Water frequencies, like you're adding loving words to your water and to your food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you, I love you, I love you, or whatever the case may be. Blessings even. Blessings. There's something elevating what's ingested. Okay. All right. So we have here faith, purity, and peace. I'll bring these up so you can ensure if they mean anything to you. And along with gratitude and attraction. When we were going through the Willy Wonka tunnel, the scary little tunnel there, that's what it made me feel like. Is I was in a state of gratitude that I'm not there anymore. And I can review it one last time, see the way it was digested, and truly release it and come out the other end fresh and clean. And now I'm attracting gratitude. There is also something I can't dismiss. There's something about somebody elderly or older or in a different position from an age maybe that may be passing or leaving. Maybe they're just moving on to a retirement home, like they're going through a transition. They've been living with you and they're moving on to live somewhere else. Gratitude to be expressed to them. It could also be in that health, if you're in healthcare, or it is somebody in your family where you've been taking care of them, and feeding them and wiping their butt for them. They are sending gratitude through this. The higher self is communicating through right now to say thank you. Thank you for what you do. Yeah, it's not crazy because it's what we need to hear sometimes. To say, wow, because I don't know if they are able to speak. But in other cases, it's very clear. It's like I can see somebody, whether it's a parent, guardian, maybe it's even you to them, and somebody's leaving and moving on to something else, a new adventure. And it's like so much gratitude for your help or for letting me stay here. I don't know, but it's moving on, and it's through, even if someone's passing, their passing is bringing peace and purity, and they remind you to have faith in your part in that. You're part of their peace. If it's in regards to moving or transitioning from, maybe the house you've lived in forever and now they're going to a retirement home or something like that, inevitably have faith that it does help the whole process, because it simplifies things. At least that's how it's coming through for me. And maybe you can apply that to yourself. You don't need to have it externalized necessarily. Yeah, okay. So there's some sort of emotional.
Lower your voice.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, I'm flipping it. Geminis, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all those who donate and support the channel. Like, it truly warms my haunted heart. Thank you. Gratitude. Gratitude to you. Okay. I'm going to carry on here. We have flipped it. Okay. So right off the hop there, that's fun. I'm seeing I think it's from He-Man, or it's really not my cartoons of choice, but is it He-Man? There's like a Skeletor or something like that. I see somebody passing away, Geminis, for one reason or another. But again, like I said, I'm not entirely sure if it's just passing away and moving on to a retirement home or a different living space or a different state or country to the transition to their higher self realm. I'm going to bring it back in here. There's 2 doves. So I feel like if somebody does move on, it's going to be for love. Geminis, this may be you or around you. Does that make sense? Yes. This might not be your immediate experience. It could be somebody around you, or you will absolutely be moving because of a love dove connection. Because I can see these 2 little doves. They're in a very protected nest. And it's like, like nest materials are, okay, so there's a cross, like it's being blessed. It's very much so protected, or even just the connection is connected, right? So I'm going to try and wander outside of the whole.
Goodbye.
Thank you, goodbye. Even if you're going from like single to a partnership, a part of you passes, right? Okay, so I'm in like these love doves, and I see them as doves. It's blessed, it's protected, and there's a bunch of silverness in the nest material, and then outside of it, what was once the hippos from this perspective, I don't even know what they are. They're like a bird lizard hybrid thing. They are protecting, and they're helping to carry this connection through. It is support. Oh, okay. It's definitely supported by spirit, whatever it is you may be doing. And now I'm seeing like a fist bump. The spirit fist bump? I don't know. Maybe they're just reaching out. I'm seeing a broken heart. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I apologize. So rude. But this is this wave of death and rebirth. It's kind of tiring. But it's okay. It's a sleepiness, but I'm okay. I'm okay because I'm supported and I feel this. So I'm seeing a broken heart. But not in like a traditional like love sense. 5 of Pentacles. I'm seeing it in, there's the nesting material. Thank you. So there's the nesting material. This broken heart is white and it's, okay, so like the panda, the black and white, like maybe there's been lifetimes are different. Maybe it's somebody you've met a long time ago, like when you were younger and now you're meeting when you're older. It's like bringing the past and the present together. So I don't know if it's traditional broken heart. 5 of Pentacles. There's obviously whether somebody is transitioning to a new place, retirement home, in and of yourself, to a new relationship, to somebody passing on. There is this 5 of Pentacles moment through the change. Compassion. When your white heart breaks, pure heart. When your pure heart feels like it breaks, it can feel a little monstrous. You begin to walk the path towards, I almost wanted to say like to the point, and I don't know why, to a point. Like you collect a coin for feeling the feels. Oh, I'm moving in with my, this boyfriend, partner, fiance, whatever, and that means I got to give up my apartment. Like we're committing to this. It's like the commitment coin. You receive something for it. But you have here the 5 of Swords as well. But that means shoo-shooing things. Almost like there could be little guilt trips, whether it's introspectively, individually, or externalized through other people, places, or things that may want to try and keep you as small as they are. And I don't mean to be a little nasty Nelly about it, but it's just kind of how it feels. Like they're like this big and you're like this big, and they're like, no, stay, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, your way's not my way. Maybe we met and matched at one time and it afforded that, but it feels like the Gemini, like one aspect really grew. Doesn't mean better or uglier, this, that, or the other. It just grew. And something about like, don't take the bait if there's guilt. 8 of Wands. When you get moving, you get moving. It might even help you move a little faster if you're like, oh, this is the exposure of this. There also might be somebody, Geminis, that if your typical way is to run, there's that like that lizardy creature. Could be from past 5 of Pentacles. And you're like, no, I can't. No, it's not that I can't. I don't want to commit. I don't want to commit.
They're here.
I feel like that's a choice. Of course, I don't want to commit. Okay, can we tell me more about that? Of course, if the 8 of Wands. And then the 4 of Wands. So, how beautiful. Okay, so the balance, death. And in between there, that popped up was 5 of Cups. So 555. 555 might be standing out to you. 555 might be very indicative of the trifecta of change, personal, professional, platonic. Maybe your friends are changing, your parents are changing, this, that, or the other. I just feel like there's a lot of change. And in true Gemini fashion, being the Gemini twins, like some of you are going to run towards or run away. But I earnestly do feel with death on the bottom, there's some sort of cycle that you are justice, you are cleaning up, you're purging something. Because you have realized it and you're like, I am my own worst enemy. Or to allow people to move on, to have their adventures. That's what I want for myself, that freedom. And I want that for others that I love and I care about. To this connection that's very possibly coming in, that is soulmate style in one way, shape, or form. Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's going to be passionate. It has the potential to be passionate. Are you willing to pursue it? You decide, Gemini. It's always up to you. Fantastic. Is there anything else we want to add on for Gemini? Is there anything else that I'm seeing? There is something down here at the bottom. I feel like they're little bunny rabbits. Bunny rabbits and puddles. That really kind of brings me into the whole 5 thing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to add on for the Geminis. Root and solar plexus chakras are coming through as well. We're here for the Geminis. Transcendence just popped out. Excuse me. Closing out inspirations for Gemini. Just the 2. On the bottom, we have light. I know these cards don't always come through, but trust me, that's what it says. Blue star and transcendence. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. You're transcending something through all the purging. Will that come through? But then you're going to choose Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Geminis, intense stuff. What else am I seeing in there? Something's blessed, though. If you have a question, something's blessed. But, oh my goodness, Gemini, it's hilarious. But respect. So I can see the cross as a blessing, whatever, religion or culture you may be in, just the symbol of a blessing for simplicity's sake. And somebody else or another part of me stepped forward and just said, yeah, or it's what I'm going to use to dispel vampires. Both legit. Both legit. I don't know. Gemini is fantastic. I'm going to see you again soon for your ink blot for June. And until then,
Dirty.
Step forward or step back. Either way, you do you. Bye.